Skadoosh! Welcome back, ninjas. Joey Moss with Bad Boy Gaming. The hype train is real. Even brought out the hype shirt for today's video. Wait till you see this. This is really cool. Even if you're not that big fan of anime, the alternate art is really sweet. And they're basically trying to appeal to a vast market, but also targeting anime fans, especially over in Japan. But this gets, it creates a whole new beast of its own, because I'm going to tell you guys how us here in the States, or perhaps maybe you in Canada, or even overseas in Europe, wherever the case may be, how you can actually get your hands on these packs without having to venture out too far. This is pretty crazy. Stick around, and I'm going to show you every single Planeswalker of alternate art. War of the Spark is all about Planeswalkers with 36 different characters represented. This set truly showcases an all-out war for the fate of the multiverse being fought on Ravnica. This is straight from Wizards of the Coast. We wanted to do something special to commemorate this event in Japan, so we worked with Japanese artists to create alternate art versions of every Planeswalker in the set. All 36 Planeswalkers in War of the Spark were reimagined beautifully by artists well known throughout Japan, including Yoshitaka Amano. I'm not too familiar with his work, but I would assume he is a big name. Let's get into some of the artwork and detail. This is really cool. There's the Karn, the Ugin, the Gideon. I wonder if I know every Planeswalker. I bet I don't, though. But yeah, there is Ugin. Some people were wondering, is Ugin mythic or is Ugin rare? Ugin is rare, believe it or not. Isn't that insane? Ugin is just a rare. But man, just the artwork on these are so different. Now, a bigger, I guess, appeal to the whole anime market would be more along the lines like probably the female characters in anime. I'm just saying, from my experience with anything anime, I have noticed people gravitate more towards the females for obvious reasons. But I don't think Wizards got too carried away in their artwork depicting any females. But breathtaking. Nonetheless, I think these are. I want to own these. I want to get my hands on these, and it's not that difficult. I got a whole nother section talking about how you can get your hands on these. But I mean, there's the Jace, there's the Wanderer. Oh, I don't know the one on the far left. Who can guess it first? You get a prize. You get a thumbs up. But man, these are so cool though. Very different and unique. If you're a Magic the Gathering fan, but also if you're an anime fan, I mean, you are going to want these cards. There's no two ways about it. And the price on them. Let's just talk about price. I think the value all three of these are sweet. The value on these is probably going to, over time, I would have to admit, maybe not even over time. I would assume it's probably going to be double the price of the base ones. That's crazy, I understand, but these are going to be heavily sought after. I think they'd be even more sweet for just like non-Japanese fans if they made these alternate arts, but also had them in English text, or German text, French text. Whatever the case may, Spanish text, whatever the case may be, whatever language anyone's speaking out there, for them to make diverse texts. I think that'd be really cool. But as of right now, I don't believe they are doing that. But you can get your hands on these cards nonetheless. God, these are so sweet. They did a bang up job. And I think you can see on the bottom here, you can see some of the artist names. They are pretty clear, actually. This is pretty high quality images, not too bad. But just really cool. And I like how they're coming out of the border. But value on this, guys, these are probably not going to be cheap. I want a complete set, I'll tell you that right now. I want to get an entire complete set of all the alternate Planeswalker art here. This is War of the Spark is going to be a very heavily collected set. We may see the return of collecting an entire set and the completion and the feel good of that. It seems to have disappeared from Magic the Gathering for some time. I remember when finishing a complete set was a big thing. I even remember when I was collecting like sports cards back in the day. It was such a big deal, to have a complete set, of all the players. It was a little more affordable then back in the 90s because all the cards were like the same value and price, like the only difference maybe was like 50 cents or $1, maybe I had a Barry Bonds rookie back then, or, whatever the case may be. That was like 86, but the point is the prices were very similar because the print run was so massive on those 90s sports cards. And then I remember even when Urza Saga came about and they had the new symbols on them, in Exodus, like I wanted to collect all of the sets. I wanted to collect the entire set. I had play sets of all Urza Saga rares, commons, uncommons. I had not foils, but I had at least 100 foils. It was ridiculous. But times have changed, though. People don't seem to want to complete sets like they used to, which is kind of makes Joey a sad panda. But not really a sad panda. But I could be a sad panda. I mean, I suppose I could be a sad panda. I feel my coloring's off today. We need to get more sun. But these are going to be heavy collected. I would like to see the return of people mass collecting these. Look at the artwork on this, man. She looks trippy sweet. That is the coolest alternate art I've ever seen. Vraska looks phenomenal. This one's not too crazy impressive. This one's okay. But this one really shines, man. That one really is sweet. And it's only uncommon. That is so cool. I'm curious to see a price tag, what these are actually going to fetch. But here's a little bit more detailed information for you guys. These alternate versions appear randomly in Japanese language War of the Spark boosters, replacing the regular version of the Planeswalker in the pack 50% of the time. So even that way, they're not that easy to get the hold of. You have to buy a crap ton, We've made Japanese boosters available to retailers around the world. That's right. So you can find them nearby wherever you live. Hooray! This is going to be very interesting. These cards will also be available in Wizards Play Network promo packs during the Core Set 2020 play season. That's really interesting. Appearing in roughly 1 in 4 of packs. The alternate art Planeswalkers have only been printed in Japanese but will appear in promo packs around the world. How cool is that, man? That is so sweet. This is like the most sweetest sauce ever. I'm not a big fan of anime. I'm going to tell you that right now. You could not force me to sit down and watch a Dragon Ball Z cartoon or whatever anime, whatever popular anime is out right now. You could not force me to sit there and watch it. Hey, everyone's entitled to whatever they like, But the artwork on these, I think, is amazing. And maybe you could pull my arm a little bit and maybe have me sit on the sofa with you and check out some Dragon Ball Z if you're giving me some snow caps while we watch it. I'm just saying, that's a possibility. But man, I am more than crazily over the top excited about these. And I don't even know why. I don't even know. The art, something appeals to me. It just appeals to me. I don't know. Maybe the collectability of them. I think that's what it is. I think the fact that they're going to be so collectible. I mean, I can't read the text on these. I don't speak Japanese. I mean, if I played, Teferi enough here, a time bender or whatever, I'm sure I can just memorize the card and it would be easy to play that way. Of course, I'm sure we could all do that. That's probably going to be a route a lot of us are going to take. But this overall, these bam, flat. It's like fancy. It's real fancy, man. It's really fancy. I'm sorry. I'm just getting a little too excited. But why not? What's not to get excited about? Oh, I want this in foil. Does that mean these are all going to be in foils as well? That's another question. Are these all going to appear in foil? Oh, that Aniakas look gorgeous. Oh, and Hatley, look at you riding over there. Hatley over here riding. Try to catch her riding dirty. Okay, stop it, man. You guys are going too far now. That looks sweet, though. The black and the blue, it just looks like she's, disappearing into the page, into the card. She's just disappearing into the text. Man, this is so cool. This is so cool. I'm almost more excited about this than the actual English versions. I'm just saying. I think that's kind of crazy, man. But it is what it is. Oh, that artwork is so gorgeous on the. Look, what's his name? It's Darth Vader over here. Darth Vader looking slick. But this one in the middle. This is like when I think about anime, I picture something like this right here. This is like what I picture. This is what they depict a lot in anime. You know, like the crazy different color hair, you know, the flowing, very vibrant colors, you know, the eyes really popping right there. Heck, we can zoom in on it. That is really, really sweet. That when I think of anime, I think of something like that. I really do. And they nailed it, man. They nailed it. What more is there to say on that one? I mean, they nailed it. They nailed the art on this. Hands down, Wizards of the Coast, you did a great job, my friend. You did a great job on all of these. The artwork is just really, really cool. This one seems kind of plain Jane too, but I mean, you get the idea. You get the idea of what's going on here, you know, in the set. Really, really cool, man. I'm loving them. Ooh, it's pretty hot. Yep, I don't want my girlfriend getting jealous. Better get off that one. All right, guys, move on to the next one. But who's going to collect these? Are you guys going to go out of your way and pick these up? Are you going to collect these? Check out Liliana, though. What is up, girl? Will you guys go out and collect these? Is this something that, you know, you would want to purchase yourself? I think that I would like to poll the audience. So please, by all means, let me know. Would you prefer this version over the version you already have, you know, or over the version that you're going to have, over the version that was in your mind, that was the only version you're able to collect, because we didn't know about these until just a few hours ago. You know, what's the case? I would love to hear from you guys, man. Let me know. And then we still have a few more. Is this the last page? This is the last page. But man, there's your boy. There's your boy right there, guys. There's your boy. Chilling, man. He's looking sweet on his all deviled out friggin' art. Looking really cool. And they made her young and attractive. Well, it's about time, Wizards. They finally did her some justice. Amen to that. Man, really cool. Very fascinating. I really like this artwork. I'm going to give my own video a thumbs up. Thank you. Really cool artwork in all of these. And they're going to be collected, heavily collected. They are going to go, baby. Less copies than any other Planeswalkers out there. Just throwing it out there. Just throwing it out there. Hope you guys had a great time here. Joey Moss signing out. My skadoosh bags, I love you. And stay tuned for that video. It should be, I'm going to have to extend it another day. Possibly later tonight, but more than likely tomorrow, we will see the top 25 most valuable War of the Spark cards. I'm looking forward to see who they are, see what's all on top. And prices are going to change once the set drops. Skadoosh!